onto minor. This is an older song. I actually released this on a split I did with a buddy from Iowa City back in the day. That I took that off the internet. You'll never see it again. It was so poorly done, but this song is incredible. And this is a song about chasing stuff and looking for good that you're never going to find. So, bada boom. That pixie dust kind of sound is my grandparents' grandfather clock getting rattled around. Yeah. I don't know if you remember that, but
effects.
Yeah.
This is also one of the few songs where we did a lot of it out in Fremont.
Yeah, true. Out at Travis's place. Shouts out to Travis Aaron Holtz. Love that guy. Love that melody. It was originally synth on the original demo, but I love that melody so much. When I was going through like a bunch of the stuff that is in this record, there was like this idea of like I feel negatively, but that's not enough to like give up. I should keep going because it's not going to keep getting negative. Like I'll be able to handle this and overcome it. And that wasn't the case. So it's like that first verse is just like, just get over it, man. And then it's like focus on like the nice things. Isn't it so easy to be like this, you know? I love this line. There's something so cinematic about just like the idea of like you're on the water with someone that like you just love, and then just having them turn and look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody kind of imagines their movie in hindsight as a movie, but
absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of how lyrically that came together.
I love how this section builds into this next section.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I remember listening back to it on the monitors after we recorded it, and we're like, oh, it's so sad. It sounds so good. And this lyric is obviously self-explanable. It's like, if I just keep going for it, I'll find that good. I'll find that goodness, you know. But from the perspective of like someone who's mining for gold, I thought that was cool. I bought a Rickenbacker 330 and it made a lot of these songs come to life.
Yeah.
That through the hand-wired AC30. We recorded it on creambacks, blue Alnicos, greenbacks, all of like the hot speakers to do an AC30 through, and that with the Rickenbacker was really, really special, I think.
This is one of my like favorite guitar tones in this record.
Yeah.
Like this, the reverb and the chorus and everything that's on it just really gave it an emotion. It just made it like come to life and really kind of like hit you.
And if you listened closely to those last little chords, you can actually hear I think the tubes were going out because we were ripping on that thing for a while.
Absolutely.
And you can hear them rattle a little bit. And I had thought about replacing it, but I think it just added something cool.
Yeah, I think it gave it a character for sure.
Yeah, well, that rattling almost matches like the beginning clock sounds.
Yeah.
Like the grandfather clock.
And this record, the other thing about it, there's, like, sonically, it's not a record where it's like everything is just perfect and pristine.
Yeah,
and
it's
clean.
not a Steely Dan record.
It doesn't, I don't think either of us wanted it to feel that way either. Because there's so many like imperfections in it when you listen to it, but that's really what gave the majority of the songs their character. So,
yeah, I agree. And yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of shimmer, like the light coming off the waves and all this kind of stuff. Like I think comes out in the sound, and it also comes out in the lyrics and everything. So I'm really happy with that. That's like the best that I could have imagined that song turning out. So yeah, anything else? All right,
on to Murphy.
We're rolling. Yeah. So now this song is gotta be, if it's not the saddest, it's one of the saddest on the record.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this song is about abortion. Abortion plays a part in the story. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but abortion is wrong. There was a time in this 5-year period where I was having dreams about people, and they were very graphic. And they were very terrifying, and I was very scared, and I was very depressed. So I used that opportunity to just say that, like, as easy as it seems to just be able to either take a pill or have an operation to make the choice to terminate a pregnancy, people get hurt. The woman having the abortion gets hurt. That's just, you got to know that. But then there's also a human being inside that, created in the image of God, that you are murdering. And so we can't hide about that anymore. Yeah, so here's the song, Red Sand. This is the acoustic track. You can, if you really boosted it, you might be able to hear that river in the background. Slide guitar. Sounds incredible. We're listening to a lot of Blitz and Trapper while you're there.
I keep having dreams where you are bleeding out, falling through my hands like red sand. Each morning I drive out to find the stain again. It's on my heart and on my hands. I feel like there is nothing left.
Say the kit was really cool. It's like a 70s White Hall kit with a 20-inch kick drum with no resonant head, and then the brushes on the snare, so dry and crispy and delicious sounding.
Yeah,
I love that.
I had bought some new mics before we went down to Murphy, and I just enjoyed playing around with them when we were in that cabin.
Oh yeah, man.
So
all those drums were recorded in the cabin.
Yeah, for this one.
A lot of these acoustics were recorded in the cabin as well.
And yeah, like he said, if you really listen to that acoustic solo, you could hear the river in the background.
Yeah, I also love those little bells.
Yeah.
And your piano
like
part on here is amazing.
The keys and the piano kind of came to life in Murphy. We didn't have any key parts in it, and we're just up late one night.
There's a video on the making of video. There's a little clip of Paul in the dark trying to come up with that
playing
part.
Around on piano, trying to figure out a part for it.
Yeah. And I put that breathing in because I talked about so much cardio from running away from problems. It's supposed to sound like I'm out of breath running away. My wife thought it was weird, but whatever. This is the coolest part of the song. This only happened because you played this back like this, I think, just to see what it sounded like.
Well, I think it was an accident.
Oh, it was an accident? And then...
Because there's a command in Pro Tools when you are playing something back, you can play it back at half speed.
Oh, okay.
And then that happened while we were listening in the control room, and we were just like, what just happened?
Yeah, dude. And it was like, that has to stick. Okay. So yeah, Red Sand, man. That's my favorite song on the record, I think. I just thought
It's definitely one of mine.
wouldn't change a thing about it, dude. And I had so many ideas of like running out to the Red Desert in Wyoming, or going out somewhere like shooting a video, but I'm honestly glad I didn't, because I think I would have ruined the song. It would have been too lame. I think a lot of these tracks are just better without a video. But maybe someday.